It's strawberry time. I know some women love to hear that cork pop on a champagne bottle, but I love to hear the bags pop on a new roll of mesh. So let's get started. This is going to be our base, our ruffle. Gorgeous. This is going to be our curls. And we're going to load up our triple mesh roller here. One of my absolute favorite tools in my shop. I've had this, I'll have to go back and look, but it's been years, and it looks like it did the day I got it. You take care of your things, they last forever. This was very well made, and I love it. So I just push my curls over, and you want to feed this down, not up, because if you feed it down through your ruler there, it lays flat on your table. I don't have to hold this to cut it, but if you feed it up, then you're still holding your mesh to cut it. Now at the end of the mesh, when it's getting super curly, of course you're gonna have to hold it, because it doesn't matter what you do at that point. It's just got that super curl on it. We are cutting 10-inch mesh, 20 inches long, and we're cutting the entire roll. So let's get into it. It's strawberry season, and the thing about strawberries is if that doesn't take you back to your childhood, I don't know what will. We grew up in a time when we could go to the strawberry patch with our grandparents and parents and be in the kitchen while they made fresh strawberry jam. My husband and I make that every spring, and I adore it. It's so good too. You'll just never have better strawberry jam than the jam you make. And then my grandma would quarter the strawberries and put them in sugar and freeze them for her pies and things. And then she would also freeze whole strawberries. So throughout the year, I would go in her freezer, grab some frozen strawberries, and that would be my snack. And to this day, frozen fruit is one of my favorite things. She did it with peaches. It's just so good, right? So this wreath reminds me of childhood. Not only that, but because of my age, strawberry shortcake was a huge part of my life. Like, I adored strawberry shortcake. It was a big deal. I'm in my mid-40s, and she was a big part of our lives back then. So it also reminds me of her, and that makes me super happy. Now, strawberry cake is my favorite cake. My husband makes one for my birthday every year. So we love all things strawberry around here. This particular wreath has strawberries on flip-flops. And I don't know what could be more indicative of summer coming than strawberries and flip-flops combined. It doesn't get any better, right? I don't want that staple to end up in my hand. All right, so this piece is so long that I'm pretty certain this is the last piece. And we definitely do not need this little end piece. But you know me, you know what I tell you. Don't get rid of it until you have everything on your wreath. Let's get started. I like to open up all my ties. This wreath frame can be found at Wreath Outlet. I don't know if it's where I live, but in comparison to where they ship from. But if I need something in like 2 or 3 days, that's where I shop. Now, if I need a big order, I shop wholesale. But if I need a little bit of this and a little bit of that, I know that I can get it in 2 or 3 days. And so this is part of a craft outlet order. We are going to curl the end a couple of times, which helps with fraying because all mesh frays. We're going to curl this end a couple of times. We're going to scrunch it up the center. We're going to place it in our wreath. You want to place it as far down as you can push it with a little bit of pressure and tie it off tight. You don't want these flopping around all over the place. So if you aren't happy with your base, you aren't putting it in there tight enough and far enough down onto the base. Now, if you love all things strawberry and you want this wreath for your home, it will be linked at the end of this series. It's one of a kind. It's a McKenzie Cole exclusive. I'm not making another one. You can't get a more designer look for your home than that. It's as if you've hired your own designer. That's basically what you're doing when you buy these wreaths that aren't mass produced. Your neighbor will not have this wreath. And you know what? This would be adorable on a pool house or a lake house. So sweet. We all have such a long to-do list, but decorating your front door doesn't have to be difficult. The clip that I'm using, because I know you will ask, is in my Amazon storefront, and I will link that below. It has all of my favorite tools in it as well, so that you can find them easy peasy. Work smarter, not harder. If you don't mind, if you would please share this video, I appreciate all of your shares. And thank you for you girls that always share. I see you and I appreciate you. Look how cute that is together. Looks like a strawberry. But back to this mesh roller. I've had it for many years, several years, and I will have to look, but I might have bought it in 2019. I'll have to go back in my purchases and see. And then in more recent years, I became an affiliate for her because I believe in the product so much. So if you are just starting out, a lot of you tell me you're brand new to this and you're just starting out and you're on your kitchen table or your dining room table and you're just trying to make it work. Like when I first started, I was on a teeny tiny, not even a full-size Lifetime table. Then I moved up to a full-time Lifetime table, like a plastic table. I was in the smallest room in our home, and now I'm in the largest bedroom of our home, and my table is huge. It's a door on drawers that we made, and I can't even reach the other side there. So, you know, you grow as your business grows. But if you're just starting out, like a lot of you say, she has one now that collapses. So I will put my link down below, and then you can go check out all of her cool things. She came up with this on her own. This is her design. It was not being made before that. And it was an amazing idea. If not, you're rolling out your mesh, you're trying to hold it down with everything you can find on your desk, a paperweight, this or that, your scissors. I don't have time for that, or energy. So I craft with and run my business with 6 chronic illnesses, and I tell you that because I need all the tools. So, you know, I have to have that to get further in my day. But what you could do with this, not everyone has that issue, right? However, if you're making multiples for your shop, you could put 3 10-inch rolls here, 3 10-inch rolls there, and you could be prepping 6 wreaths for your shop at one time and cutting it. You have to make sure your cutting mat is big enough, and that's why I always tell you, buy the biggest mat your space will hold, because I regret these little mats. But I'm just using them until I need new ones. Somehow that roll gave us an extra. Nope, I missed one. I was like, how is that even possible? I was talking and I missed it. And lastly, if you purchase this or you're already on it, don't pull it around your shop. Buy this. It's designed for your mesh to go back here and for you to have something extra to measure in your shop. However, if you start jerking it around by your the ruler here, you're going to be sad, because that's how you could break this, is if you just start pulling it by this. Just pick it up, right? All right, we need to cut our curls. So we're just going to bring those back, feed it down, not up, so that this mesh roller is holding that mesh for us. See? We don't have to hold it to cut it. That is a pretty straight line. I'm not going to cut it. This entire roll needs to be cut in 10 inches. I hope you can't hear my stomach growling. The hubby is downstairs cooking bacon. I was already hungry, but the more I smell it, the worse this situation is getting. Now my stomach's growling. Look how pretty for strawberries. Yes, please. I've decided this will be a ribbon wreath. Making a strawberry flip-flop ribbon wreath. We When you cut this entire roll of mesh 10 inches, it allows you to put 2 curls per tie, and it just makes the most fun wreath. It's my favorite. Who's crafting today, and what are you making? Who's crafting, and what are you making? Glue on my mat. It's trying to slow my roll. See how it's curling back up on me? But it's curling under and not over, and that makes it far easier to cut. My wreath is in the way. We're probably going to need this guy. Let me go ahead and get it off. I know we're going to need part of it. There's no doubt, but we might need the whole thing. So I'm going to keep this, but I don't think we need it because of the size of it. Okay. I'm going to hold this with my clip. That's for the birds. Let me go get my curl holder, and we're already at 20 minutes, and it takes a long time for those to upload. So I'm going to end this video and come back, go find my curl holder, and then we'll come back and add our curls and do our ribbons. Ribbon reveal, be right back. We are back. I needed my friend here. So I roll this loosely, seam side down, pinch it in the center, and I'll let this guy hold them. Tried to do it with that clip, and I was like, yeah, no. Smarter, not harder. I was trying to get it all in one video, but the truth of the matter is they upload better this way. And today is an exciting day because the hubby ordered all new equipment. He's installing it all today, and he thinks it's going to solve our internet issues. And if it does, sometimes we can go live. You girls love these videos, and guys, we do have some guys here that have been speaking up. So I should just say y'all. Y'all love the videos. They won't go away, but occasionally it'd be nice to go live. But when I was doing that previously, we're just putting 2 curls in every tie. He kept getting kicked off, and that's how this all started. So today's the day for new equipment. I can't even think about starting my Mevo until the internet is ready. So we pay for the great internet and it's not coming through, so he thinks all this new equipment's gonna help. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So that's today, which is exciting. I don't know what's more exciting, that bacon sandwich I can smell cooking or new equipment. When all of our kids lived at home, on the weekends, we would always have one huge breakfast a weekend. That was one of our things. And you start cooking that bacon, everyone starts coming around. Gets them every time. It's such a good memory, those big breakfast mornings. We'll have to start doing that with our grands. When they spend the night, they get a big breakfast. That'll be fun. So I just fill this up with my curls, as many as it will hold, and then when they start springing back out of the top, I just start working them in my wreath, and trust me, this goes a lot faster than any other way, because I didn't always have this little guy. It's another thing that I would not give anything for in my crafting space. The thing is, you know, you should have a budget for these things, and you get one thing at a time. That's what I did. And you take care of them, and you always have them. It's not like your ribbon or your mesh where you're constantly replacing. This is a tool that you're going to have that never goes away, right? I would think you'd have to work really hard to break it. I don't even know how you could. I don't know how that would happen. Anything's possible, but have to be a wild circumstance, I think. If this does not have you thinking about strawberries, I don't know what will. Just realized I left my water in my bedroom, and I am thirsty. I'll have to get it after we do these curls. The ribbon will have to be a different video because I need my water. If you would be so kind as to share this video, I appreciate you so much. It's going to be super cute. If you found me from a video, tell me below which one it was. I think a lot of you potentially found me from the breast cancer video. You guys let me know below, which video did you find me on, if you remember. I would love to know that. And if you grew up with your family putting up strawberries, making strawberry jam, all the things, leave a strawberry below. I know they have a strawberry emoji and it's super cute. I just looked out the window and we have our first magnolia bloom. There's a huge magnolia bloom on the tree. It's so pretty. Summer is coming, friends. That's what that means. Oh, it's full of blooms. Well, they haven't, I guess, buds. Buds. But there's one bloom right here outside of my window. I wish you could see it. I'll take a picture of it after. So pretty. All right, we are almost back to where we started. I'll show you what we have. Then I'm gonna go get my water and then ribbon reveal. And it's so cute, you guys. It's so cute. It's so cute. Could y'all just feel all those range of emotions I just went through? I'm looking at the ribbon and it really is adorbs. We had one extra. You want to make sure you get these curls down in there too, because you still have to get your ribbon in there. I'm gonna get your dogs going. Look, so cute. Reminds me so much of strawberries, and the wreath frame has those red pops of red, which is gonna match the ribbon you're gonna see soon. I'll be right back. It's time for our ribbon reveal. We're gonna start out with this gorgeous strawberry ribbon for tails. So gorgeous. And I've decided to pair it with this. For the tails. But you know what else would look cute? And I think I just changed my mind. We're not going with this. Okay, so the strawberry has this pink gingham in it, but I think this would do better because it has the darker. We're going with this. We're going with this. And then these are options for our bow. I said we're doing a ribbon wreath, but we have so many cute ribbons, we might have to do a bow. We might not have a choice. Okay. These are our tails. Well, let's get into it. "13" tails. I need 18. Strawberries. Cutting them in half. You want your strawberries to all go the same way. And then I just made another executive decision. We are going to do half of the pink and half of the yellow because there's so much yellow in these seeds that I really want to bring it in. So I need 9 of these at 13 inches. And then we need 9 of these. I like this. Do you know what I just realized? My chair is not squeaking. What the heck? It hasn't squeaked all day. Hello. Fixed itself. Alright. Move that until we need our bow. We're going to start dovetailing. Seam to seam. Take your scissors and you're going to cut it at an angle, or you can leave it open and just cut it at a diagonal, but you have to finish it in some fashion. There we go. You can't leave it a rough cut like that. Make sure they're all lined up on one side, the same length, and the same length on the other side. I'll take 2 of these apart. They didn't want to get in line. And we need them the same length so that they look right. All right. This is so pretty. Giving these a dovetail. we're gonna give these a dovetail. This is pretty because it not only has that pink gingham in the back, but it also has this little petite white flower that comes on the strawberry bush. It is so cute. The little bloom. This ribbon was well designed. It's super cute. And this ribbon came from my May Deco Exchange subscription box. So check out Deco Exchange if you're looking for this ribbon. Now, I'll grab 1 2.5, 1 1.5, fold it in the center, and that makes your pack. And you need to keep these packs separate because you're going to alternate every other one. So you want to keep all your pinks in a pack in one stack, and all your yellow packs in another stack. So I'm just rolling through these pink packs first. That way you're ready to work and get this on your project. Okay, moving on to our yellow packs. That one is not good. When you don't have your seams lined up perfectly, that's what happens. This one, it looks like we're one short. Are we one short, or did we do one too many of the strawberry? We don't know. So I'm gonna wait. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is an extra. All right, let's get to work. Every other one, different color. You just open that pack, find your seam, and place it in your wreath. And there you go. Put your tails to behave before you move on. Very cute. This is very cute. Somebody told me to have a very good Saturday this morning, and they didn't even know I was going to be filming a berry wreath. I wanted to say so bad. You have no idea. You have no idea. They're about to find out how spot on they were. It's a very good Saturday. Knocking into something. Probably driving y'all nuts. It feels like it's a super gorgeous day outside. It feels really nice. Now we're going to move on to the top of our wreath. I'm going to go directly above this hot pink and dark pink and put in the yellow. And we're going to work our way around from there. don't mind, if you would share this video, I would appreciate that. If you don't already follow my page, go up to the top of my page after you watch this series and click that follow button, and that is how you will know when a new series is available. And that's it for our ribbon tails. In the next video, we will place our sign, and I said this was going to be a ribbon wreath, but I have decided we have so many cute ribbons, we need a bow. I'll be back. Okay, look how cute. Super cute. I'm going to use this hanger for one of my connection points. And then I'm going to punch a hole in each flip-flop. Sometimes you have to wiggle it. I'm going in through the front and tying it off in the back. In through the front, off in the back. Then we're going to get this sign on our wreath, and I wasn't going to make a bow, but now I'm going to make a bow because we have too many pretty ribbons not to make a bow. So there you go. I like them to go across like so. This is my least favorite part, as you all know, but I made it down to the frame in record time. So there you go. Let me get this secured, and I will move on to the top part. So I want it like so. If you don't mind, share this video. I appreciate you doing that. That helps me a lot. We're just putting our sign on, and then we're going to make a gorgeous bow. A big, beautiful bow. All right. Sign is on, and I want it like so. There's no use in me sitting here doing this until I get my bow on here. But there's our sign. All right, where's my bow maker? And here we go. Let me get comfortable. All right, we're gonna start with our strawberries. We're going to dovetail. And we should be able to do a 12-inch tail, a 6-inch loop, we should be able to do 3 loops. It gave us a shorter tail. That's okay. I want the 3 loops in the back. I'll deal with the tail. Don't sweat the small stuff. All right. You get to buy 3 rolls. Now, on top of this, I'm going to go in with the other ribbon that we used in the tails with 3 loops. This loop is slightly shorter than the first. Give it a full tail because we had that shorter tail with the strawberry. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a pin back in this. Now I'm going to bring around this yellow that we had in our tails. I'm going to give it 2 loops. A full tail. Line this one up. I'm going to add in this green because we have so much green flowing throughout this gorgeous wreath. We're going to give it a dovetail. Now, we're going to clean this up. And we're going to tie off our bow. Keeping our stack intact. And today I actually have the extra long in red. So I'm super excited about that. These extra long chenille stems come from Deco Exchange. They designed them. They're genius. I love them. I'm laying that out to the side. I'm going to tie the center of my bow off with the yellow. And then we're going to put her on our wreath. to complete her. The flip-flops also have green straps, so you need some green. And for me personally, I love tying in colors in the bow that weren't used in the tails, so everything is not matchy, 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 matchy. All right. We're gonna fluff a little bit before we ever get on our bow. I feel like I have something in my eye. All right, we are pulling apart that pink. We have 3 of those. You should be able to work and manipulate your bow, and it should not budge. So if it does and it's slipping on you and this loop gets really long, you do not have your bow tied off properly, and you need to go fix that before you move forward at all. Now we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. We'll finish fluffing on the project, but I love to get it started now because it's hard to do all of this on the project. And then I just like to run through those ribbon tails before I go to my project. She's gorgeous. All right, let's do it. Put my Crocs back on because I don't want a little piece of metal in my foot. I need to sweep. So they will be like so. So this guy needs to be nestled here. I'm just going to go down through the frame and get this secured so we can get it up here where we want it, like so. And then I'm going to fluff. Okay. And now, before I finish all of this fluffing, I really need to get it up on the board. And I don't have the board over here, so I'm going to show you what we have. Hold on. Close your eyes. All right. I'm going to show you what we have. Gorgeous. So cute. I'm going to take pictures. I'm going to take a video, and I will post the finished project for you on the page. Thank you so much for hanging out today.